time of my life. I never felt this way before.
From building timelines to assigning the right people and even spotting risks across dozens of projects, Monday Sidekick knows your business, thinks ahead, and takes action. One click on the star and consider it done.
And I owe it all to you.
Try Monday Sidekick. AI you'll love to use on Monday.com.
Most security systems react after a break-in begins. That's too late. Simply Safe is different. It's proactive. ActiveGuard Outdoor Protection uses AI-powered cameras to spot suspicious activity before criminals get inside. Live monitoring agents can see, speak to, and scare off intruders in real time, quickly calling police if needed. To get 60% off your new system, go to simplysafe.com/podcast. That's simplysafe.com/podcast for 60% off. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Now, you're probably wondering what I'm doing here on a lovely Thursday morning. Well, it's Vic here with your Thursday retrospective episode of Sober Awkward. You might be thinking, hang on, haven't I heard this before? And the answer is yes, you have. But like all good drinking stories and bad toilet humour, they both get better with age, or at least less embarrassing the more times we tell them. On Thursdays, we dust off our favourite episodes from the archives, something you might have missed, loved or listened to at the start of your sober life. Think of it as a journey back in time, or a jolly leftover, a bit like lasagna that tastes even better on day 2. So sit back, relax and enjoy this vintage slice of awkwardness. A retrospective episode reheated and served right to your ears.
We've become so ingrained that holidays equals hotels equals drinks. We actually started looking at the idea of staying in a yoga retreat style hotel.
Okay, yeah.
That was one of the freebies we could get. So they had classes, they had healthy food, and there was no alcohol at all at the hotel. So that was quite a good way if you want to still stay in a hotel but have no temptation, it's not even on the menu, that could work for you.
Or you could go on one of those sober retreats. I know a lot of women do that.
Yeah.
They go away for a sober holiday and there's loads of companies that run them, and you can just have a week of doing yoga and all those things like you talk about, healthy food and meeting like-minded people. Perfect thing to do as your first sober holiday.
Yeah. We actually felt a bit guilty about the idea of staying somewhere like that because we were going to bring a 10-month-old into an environment that was fairly zen. And he likes screaming and throwing food at breakfast. And we were like, we would have felt so on edge that he was ruining everyone else's day.
Yeah, the hipsters wouldn't be happy with that.
Yeah, we just got really judging looks by yogis. So we didn't end up doing that one. But that is an option that you could do. Yeah,
that is a good idea, I think, going somewhere where they don't have alcohol. Even in India, they don't really drink alcohol, or one of those Arab Emirates countries, like which...
Dubai, Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, some of those countries, they don't drink alcohol, so that can actually be a really good idea. I found that calling ahead to a hotel, now this is a really good tip. If you are sober, it might be a good idea to book a hotel and then phone in advance, and actually they will remove the minibar for you. If it's triggery, like get on top of it and think, well, what's going to make me trigger on this holiday and what can I do about it in advance? And you can even ask for that welcome drink to be replaced and say, look, I don't drink, I don't want any alcohol around me, and when I arrive I would like that to be respected. And I think now, because people don't drink as much as they used to and people are more used to being around non-drinkers, I think that would be something that would be okay.
If you think that the boozy environment of a hotel might be too much for you, then there are plenty of other accommodation options. So we're talking about options where you control the drinks that come in and out of the room. So, for example, we stayed in an Airbnb in Bali. It was much, much cheaper. There was much more space. It also came with a cleaner, which was pretty glorious.
Yeah. Did she rub oil into your stomach?
No, I tell you what, funny story. She ended up babysitting Sonny.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And the first night we came back, I'm like, how was it? She goes, oh, great. I've just given him a massage. Oh. So she had like baby massage oil. And it was oh my God,
they're
amazing.
So sweet with babies over there, aren't they?
Sonny was like Harry Styles in Bali. There's something about him being blonde and blue-eyed that they could not get enough of him. Every time we went to a restaurant, the waitress would come like, can I pick him up? And she would take him for a walk. He would go meet the chef. He'd go into the kitchen. One morning we had this buffet breakfast at the hotel, and Liz was in bed. I took Sonny up. I turned around to get cereal. I came back, there were 5 women and 2 men at my table. One of the women was FaceTiming her child to introduce the child to Sonny. They all asked me if they could take photos of him.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Like a superstar.
Yeah, he was a superstar.
Oh, bless him.
Other options that we've talked about on the podcast, obviously camping. I've always been keen on the idea of doing a house swap. You know, if a hotel's too
I'd love
much,
to do a house swap.
house swap.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Good way to make money.
You always have to feel as if the place you're staying at is slightly nicer than your own.
Yes.
Otherwise, like, oh damn, we're staying in a shitty place.
But sometimes they would like your house more than theirs anyway, so it always works out.
Okay, yeah, as long as everyone feels like they're a winner. I haven't been brave enough to join a house swap website, but I quite like the idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. House swap and B&Bs, there's so many options out there, aren't there?
Yeah, absolutely.
At the end of the day, what is really required is a total change of mindset when you go to hotels and accommodation. You will find yourself doing this a lot during the early days of your sobriety.
For too long, we've associated holidays and relaxation with an alcoholic drink in hand. Sadly, our society is in no rush to change this perception. There's too much money to be made from exploiting it. So it's up to you to do the work. Remind yourself why it is that you are really going on holiday. So we're going to list a few in case you've forgotten why you go on holiday.
We're here to remind you. We're here to tell you off.
Well, I want to start with a left field one, which I never would have thought of until I became a parent. And I feel as if the parents listening will be nodding along with this one, which is why staying in hotels specifically is so nice, is that you don't have to make the bed. You don't have to cook. You don't have to do the dishes or clean the floors or empty the bins or do any hoovering. And that, no matter where you're staying, feels like a holiday now.
Absolutely. That is so true. And even I don't like going to self-catering anymore because I like going out for dinner because I don't want to wash up afterwards on holiday. Like, I do all the chores here all the time. My life is just basically chores. And a holiday for me is not doing chores anymore.
Well, that's what my mum used to say about Centre Parks. We all loved it. She was like, I'm still cooking, I'm still cleaning.
Yeah, it's not fair, those sort of holidays on mums, are they? A slightly more obvious reason to spend time away from work with those we love is to create wonderful memories together. I mean, that's what holidays are all about, aren't they, Haim?
Of course.
To travel the world with them and explore different cuisines and cultures. I mean, that is what the epitome of a holiday is.
That's what I felt this time round. Was that was the first time that I've enjoyed looking at new countries through the eyes of our child.
Yes.
I know he doesn't know what's going on, he's too young, but I guess you usually spend all your time travelling and exploring and it's fun for you, and then you do it with your kids, you'll have this more than me. And like going to Thai street food for the first time with your son or your daughter, whatever, that must be...
I had the time of my life. I never felt this way before.
From building timelines to assigning the right people and even spotting risks across dozens of projects, Monday Sidekick knows your business, thinks ahead, and takes action. One click on the star and consider it done.
And I owe it all to you.
Try Monday Sidekick. AI you'll love to use on Monday.com.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Even better than just experiencing it yourself.
Well, I think you start to choose your holidays because you're finding somewhere that the kids will enjoy. That's what happens as they get older. You just want to take them somewhere where they're going to have the best possible experience, and also somewhere where you're able to relax a little bit. I used to be really against those places. I was always like, I'm never going anywhere that has a kids clubs, because I remember turning up to one once and it was like all the parents were up at the bar having cocktails while all the kids were running wild with some of the hotel staff, and I was just like, that's not cool. You're not even on holiday with your kids. You've dropped them off with someone else and you're just sitting at the bar. But actually, we did take George to one once, right? It was so funny. We were like, oh, go on, John, let's put him in the kids club for the day and we'll see how it goes. And John and I actually had a really nice time. We were able to sit by the pool and read a book, and we walked past the kids club once and it was this glass wall and it was filled up with foam, and we just saw George's head pop up going like, yeah, like a kind of like he was doing like the devil's sign. Like he was having the best day of of its life. So now I'm a little bit more for kids clubs than I ever have been, because they actually do have a really, really fun time, and you can't entertain 3 kids all day, every day really well. So I would go to a place with a kids club now if I could.
We won a holiday once growing up. It was a Mark Warner holiday to Greece, and they had kids club. I remember that's me and my brother learnt how to sail.
Yes,
we learnt how to water ski.
Yeah.
I won a bravery medal for something. We did a dance. We had to do a dance routine for all the parents on the last night.
Yeah.
Amazing holiday. And my parents don't drink, so they must have just read.
Yeah, they must have had a nice time.
Read the hell out of their books that holiday.
And kids want to spend time with other kids on holidays, actually, I think. So finding places where the kids can hang out by the pool and stuff and have a nice time is always good.
If you live in the UK or somewhere else quite cold, the only reason we went on holiday growing up was to get some sun. That was the major attraction. That was the only reason we went anywhere. My mum brings the rain everywhere she ever goes.
Yeah.
So it never really came out all right. We just pissed it down.
Got a dark cloud over it.
Yes, but I think if that is your mindset, you live somewhere cold, you just want to go somewhere hot with sun, why waste any minutes either hungover or in a bar or pub?
Yeah.
Get into it. Get into that sun.
Yeah, get into the sun, enjoy yourself. We go on holiday to relax, and there are thousands of ways to relax that do not involve alcohol. Do whatever works for you. Yoga, gym, swimming, eating, reading, visiting places. I never visited anywhere because I was always so hungover. So use your holiday as a different experience, not a drinking one.
As I mentioned, my parents don't really drink, so all of my best memories of our family holidays growing up were us playing doubles tennis. We'd spend all day in the swimming pools at centre parks, or sightseeing. Once we got to the right age, we'd go around Europe and we'd do all the touristy things.
Yeah, great.
Or we went on a safari. Like, all of those are amazing memories. There were never any late nights. We spent no time in pubs or bars, and all of my fondest memories as a family were on those holidays as a result.
Oh, it sounds lovely.
Do you have any standout memories from family holidays growing up?
Yeah, I think my best ones were the small, simple ones, like the camping holidays in France, running around French campsites in our slippers, playing with other kids, snogging boys in sand dunes. Just the more simple holidays, the ones where I really had good family time, are the ones that I remember. This made me think, when you asked this question this week, Hamish, it made me think of the French word, you can say it for me, souvenir.
Yeah.
Which is when Hamish says it is a completely different word, which means to remember. And of course it means souvenir in English, which is to take something away from your holiday, be that like a crappy model of the Eiffel Tower or a stick of rock or somebody made of shells, which you always used to get in Cornwall, didn't you? Do you remember those?
Yeah.
But the idea of souvenir, to take something away, to remember your holiday and take away a souvenir of it. And the souvenirs of my holiday are my memories now as a sober person. The thing isn't a big blackout, a big mess, a chaotic rush to the bar for happy hour. It's nothing to do with that. My holidays are about making memories with my children, and that is a wonderful thing. And the more simple, the better. The more basic the accommodation, the more beach action and the more time during the day, the better for me. It's about enjoying the days and going to bed early with my family at night. It's not about the nights, the holidays for me anymore. We might go out for dinner or something, but it's about filling those days with memories.
It's interesting, the irony in that. I guess if you ask 10 people why we go on a holiday, they would say to relax, to experience a new culture. And I guess a lot of people would say memories, make memories.
Yep.
The irony being that most people drink on holiday. We know that drinking wipes memories.
Yes.
So you come back with very few memories.
Yeah.
I remember very little of our travels when I was 18, 19 or backpacking.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. A lot of it was to do with boozing. And it is a shame. Yeah, now we're making memories. It's good.
We hope that this episode has helped you get excited for your next holiday, be it to Bognor, Barcelona or Beverly Hills. Even just talking about these gets me hyped up enough to want to scope out an online holiday deal.
Oh, that's my favourite thing, Hamish. Going and sitting on bookings.com. Even if I'm never going to go to any of the places, I love looking at hotels.
I can't resist. I get emails with deals and I've got all our holidays booked. I'm not looking to go anywhere, but I can't help but click and go, oh, okay. It's including flights, all inclusive,
We sort of torture ourselves a bit. But it's always a good plan, isn't it, to have enough money one day to be able to do all these amazing things.
What I like to do is always have the next holiday booked, even if it's like a year away.
Yeah, so you've got something to look forward to.
It makes the current holiday ending not quite as painful.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Holidays, hotels and everything that goes with it does not have to be a speed bump in your recovery. Prepare yourself for the fact that alcohol might be around. Call ahead if you can and start changing your mindset about why we really go on holiday.
Should we end with a quote, Vic?
Of course, Hamish.
It's tradition, isn't it?
A vacation is what you take when you can no longer take what you've been taking.
I included that one. I wanted you to read it because
I did it quite well, actually, didn't I?
It's the sort of bullshit wishy-washy one that you turn your nose up to.
Take.
You delivered it with a straight face.
I did do quite well. I was thinking, oh God, I know. As soon as I saw it, my eyes flicked over it. I thought he's put that in there on purpose.
Okay, then Robert Orban, he says, a vacation is having nothing to do and all day to do it in. It's quite good, that.
Nothing to do. They're all a bit like that, aren't they? There's a brilliant Instagram page that I followed yesterday, which was sad quotes. Actually, I'm going to find one now.
Sad quote. Okay, you research it and I'll read the last quote that I've got here, which is, holidays with young kids isn't about the holiday, because let's face it, it's beyond exhausting. It's about making memories. Which I agree with, yeah. Holidays are no longer necessarily relaxing, but they are equally special with regards to making memories.
So some of the quotes on this website, it's actually called Disappointing Affirmations.
Okay.
They're all sort of set in sort of lovely backgrounds with really nice writing. You think it's going to be some inspirational quote, but it says, the only person you can truly rely on is you. What a fucking nightmare. And then it's, everything is going to be okay. Eventually you'll be dead and won't have to deal with any of this shit. Do something nice for someone today. Leave them alone. Life is hard enough without your bullshit. It goes on and on. There's millions of them.
Do we need to start doing, I include uplifting quotes every episode and then you do a really depressing one?
I think that would be really good.
It's a new tradition.
Why do something right away when you can sit and wait until it gives you a panic attack? I think we can do one of these every week, Hamish.
This is good. Yeah. All right, good.
Disappointing Affirmations. Follow it on Instagram. It's pretty funny. Thanks for listening, everybody. If you're questioning your relationship with booze, you're struggling to moderate, or your hangovers are causing anxiety, it might be time to reach out for some support.
Yeah, just talk to a mate about how you're feeling, contact a local doctor, find an AA or sobriety group. Vic's got one.
Yeah, just head to www.cuppa.community.
Remember, if you're questioning yourself, it might be time to seek support.
Even though this journey can be awkward, it is definitely worth it. And if you've enjoyed the Sober Awkward podcast, don't forget to review it, rate it, and share it with your mates.
Do they have to share it with their mates?
Yeah, of course they do. I'm not doing this for nothing, Hamish. Bloody hell.
How do they share it?
I don't know, just write it on the document.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hello, this is Jessie and Lenny Ware from Table Manners, a podcast direct from our dining table where we talk all things
food, family, growing up.
And everything in between. This season, we've had Reese Witherspoon reveal the greatest cookie recipe.
We had Gary Oldman, who's freshly knighted.
Sir Gary Oldman.
Now.
We did some singing with Gloria Estefan. And Jeremy Allen White
has shared some culinary stories with us.
And it's not just this series. We've had plenty of other brilliant guests where you can listen back to all the episodes. People like Cher,
Dolly Parton,
Kate Winslet, St Paul McCartney,
John Legend,
Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez. We've had them all and we've fed them very well. Come and listen to Table Manners, the podcast with me, Jessie Ware and Lenny Ware.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
So, as you probably know, my comedy memoir, 1,000 Wasted Sundays, is officially out. All my magnificent fuck-uppery in one awkward hit. If you'd like to get your hands on a copy, it's now available from all good bookstores.
We always say all good bookstores, don't we?
Yeah.
Are there bad
No,
bookstores?
it's probably ones with moody sellers.
Oh yeah, really
Yeah.
depressed librarian folk.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah. So there are probably some, but we're only storing it in the good ones.
It's only made it into the goodies.
You can also get it from all good online retailers. The print version and ebook are out now, and the audiobook will be available in March. I've been writing my memoir for 5 years. It will make you laugh, cry and cringe, and hopefully inspire a few people to reconsider their relationship with booze. If you love the podcast, then I think you'll love the book, even if I do say so myself. Hamish has read it. What did you think?
I feel like I know a little bit too much about you now, to be honest, Vic. Look, I really loved it. It was hilarious and surprisingly moving, but I feel like I've seen you naked in a literary sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From an emotional point of view, seriously, it wobbled my teeny weeny wooden heart, Vic.
Okay.
My teeny little wooden heart.
Well, his wooden heart is broken. Anyway, so if you do manage to get your filthy mitts on a copy, please do me a favour and head to goodreads.com and give me a review. Doing that will help me get it out there to those that need a bit of sober support. So there you have it. My story, unwanted warts and all. Come and get awkward with me.
Not to be too demanding or anything, but seriously, go and buy it
Yeah,
now.
go and buy it. Go and buy it right now.
Yeah, don't just tell your friends, buy it, and then buy your friends one or two.
Yeah, don't give them a copy. Buy it, yeah.
And you know what? Don't be careful where you store it. If you lose it, you can always buy another 5.
Buy another one.
Yeah.